Did you know you can sell private jets with zero experience and make six figures a year? Yep, jets. Those sleek, multi-million-dollar beasts that billionaires flex in. Oh no, you don't need to own one, fly one, or even have aviation experience. Just a laptop, a phone, and the guts to dive into this untapped, high-profit industry. Today, I'm giving you the playbook on jet brokering, how I turned zero aviation knowledge into six figures in my first year and $600,000 in my third year. Hi, my name is Tom Lelyo. I'm your guide to the high-stakes, high-reward world of jet brokering. For the past 3 years, I've been connecting buyers and sellers of private jets, facilitating deals worth millions of dollars, and earning commissions big enough to make my old boss cry. And here's the best part. When I started, I had no clue what I was doing. Seriously, I wasn't even in sales. I was a youth minister. I was one of those guys hanging out with teenagers Friday night eating stale pizza. From the church hall to the airstrip, I knew I was made for more. I just needed the right vehicle. Now, I'm not here to hype you up with fairy tales. Okay, maybe a little. But to show you exactly how this business works and why it's a goldmine waiting for regular folks like you to jump in. We'll cover the tools you'll need, online and otherwise, how to start without experience, and how to grab my free guide that'll kickstart your journey. But stick around, it's not just a sales pitch. It's your shot at changing the game. Hey, if you've been listening this long, let me just throw something out there for you. Aviation changed my life, and I want to help more people change their life through private aviation. This video might be a little salesy and sham-wowy, but the reality is I genuinely care about helping the next generation of jet brokers change their life through aviation. Maybe you're a student that's looking for their first career. Maybe you're working in a job that you know is not the right fit for you. I found aviation by happenstance. I just saw an ad online, kind of like how you're just finding some random guy on YouTube. And so I hope you continue to the rest of this video because there really is an opportunity here for individuals that are passionate, for individuals who feel like they're meant for more and they're just looking for the right vehicle. If that's you, let me break it down for you. Think of it as real estate, but in the sky, and a lot cooler. You're connecting buyers and sellers of private jets, negotiating the deal, and earning a great commission in the process. Commissions can range from $10,000 to over $100,000 per transaction. Let that sink in. One deal could buy you a new car or even a new house. And the best part, you don't need to be a pilot or an aviation guru. This is about sales and service. Section 2, why this industry is untapped. So why isn't everyone doing this? Simple. People think jets are out of their league. But let me tell you something. It's all a mindset. The barrier to entry is shockingly low. The best part about private aviation is there's no license or certification to become a jet broker. You just need the willingness to learn, do the work, a sprinkle of confidence, and the right tools. Speaking of the right tools, the online tools you'll need. Here's where we get into the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about the actual tools you'll use to break into this business. JetNet or Amstat. These are your holy grail. They're basically databases that give you access to the listings of private jet buyers, sellers, and brokers. They're not cheap, but they're worth every penny if you're serious about this. LinkedIn. Yep, the professional networking site you might already use. It's a goldmine for connecting with high net worth individuals and aviation professionals. Controller.com, avbuyer.com, and globalair.com. These are websites where a lot of jets are listed for sale. CRM tools. You'll need something like Salesforce or HubSpot. We use ActiveCampaign to track your leads, manage your pipeline, and stay organized. Zoom. You'd be surprised how many deals you can close over a simple video call. Face-to-face interactions build trust even if they're virtual. Email automations. Tools like MailChimp or ActiveCampaign will also help you nurture leads and follow up like a pro without spending hours doing it manually. With just these tools and some grit, you're already 80% ahead of the competition. Section 4, why salespeople should jump in. If you've ever worked in sales, you're already halfway there. Selling jets is like selling anything else, except your commission checks have way more zeros. You're solving a problem, meeting a need, and closing a deal. Plus, this industry is so niche that competition is almost non-existent. You're not fighting for scraps, you're stepping into the market where demand is high and supply is, well, sky high. When it comes to sales experience is great, but really this is a business of service. So don't come in here with the idea of I sold a bunch of cars, I sold a bunch of yachts, I sold a bunch of real estate, and I can just apply what I learned into aviation. This is a different playing field. We're dealing with different individuals. It's a super long sales cycle, so you need to be ready for that. It's not as much action as you would see in a normal sales job. So you need to be okay with a longer sales cycle and building long-term relationships, not just hit it and quit it, get the deal and get out. That's exactly the kind of broker we don't want in the industry. Section 5, my journey and biggest wins. When I started, I didn't know the difference between a Gulfstream and a Citation, but I dove in headfirst, learned on the fly, pun intended, and closed my first deal within 3 months, earning about a $10,000 commission. Since then, I've brokered deals worth millions, like a $3 million Pilatus PC-12, or finding a buyer for things like a Phenom 100 or a Citation jet. Last year, in 2023 alone, I pulled in over $600,000 in profit. If I can do it, so can you. Section 6, how to get started. Here's your action plan to take into jet brokering. Number 1, learn the basics. You don't need to be an expert, just enough to hold a conversation. My guide covers this, by the way. Build your network. Start with LinkedIn. Connect with jet owners, sellers, and brokers. Trust me, one solid connection can change the game. Next, invest in tools. Use the platforms I mentioned to find leads and stay organized. Finally, leverage a mentor. Find someone who's been there, done that, and yes, I'm raising my hand. I've got the roadmap laid out for you. Don't go into this blind by yourself. Now, if you're serious about this, you're probably thinking, this sounds amazing, but where do I start? I've got your back. I've created a free guide that breaks down everything: how to find leads, negotiate deals, and scale your jet brokering business. It's the exact roadmap that I use to make $600,000 in a single year. Just hit the link in the description and you'll get instant access. It's free, and trust me, it's worth your time. Listen, jet brokering isn't just for the elite. It's for anyone with the guts to go for it and the right attitude of service. You don't need a fancy degree, years of experience, or deep pockets. You just need to learn the right tools, have the willingness to learn, and have a guide to show you the way. This is your chance to jump into a business that nobody is talking about and change your financial future. Click the link, download the guide, and let's get to work. My name is Tom Lelyo, and I'll see you at the top, maybe even in a jet.